Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to install the Baja Design SAE fog lights for the 4Runner. This is the 2022 Toyota 4Runner TRD Sport. Let's go! Alright, so we are installing the Baja Designs SAE fog lights. This kit that I actually got are for my RAV4. But then I got a 4Runner and I decided just to install this on the 4Runner. This kit are not actually, you're kind of plug and play on the 4Runner, but you have to do a little modification because the bracket, okay, so they fit, but they don't fit. It's kind of weird, right? So what I mean is you need to cut a piece of the brackets. So on this one, as you see, there's like a line in here, some shiny lines. I actually just cut it up to this corner so that I'll have enough metal to hold the actual bracket that goes to the light. So I just cut it before this corner here, right? So I cut this chunk in here, and basically that, and then I cut a little bit more on this angle. So on this angle I cut a little bit, and it fits perfectly, because the first time I tried it, the one on the driver's side, I did not cut it, and the bezel on this TRD Sport, that trim bezel on the bumper doesn't close, so it doesn't clip back in. So that's why we have to remove it. So I'll show you the chunk that I removed. This piece in here. So as you can see, somewhere here. There you go. Yeah, so that's it. But basically everything is like plug and play. Just remove the 4 screws or 5 screws in there, 5 bolts, 3 in the fender liners and 2 at the bottom. And that's how you access it. And then there's 1 screw inside that's holding the bezel, and a white clip that you need to push. It's a push clip that you need to push and basically pull it out. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so with this one we need to remove the 3 10mm bolt or screws in here. So there's 3 of them, and then we need to pry this out a little bit and push the fender liner. We need to remove 2 10mm screws at the bottom over here. We need to remove those. Then we have access to the trim, and we can unscrew and unclip the trim from there. I'll be using my drill in here just to make it a little faster. There's 2 or short small screws on the first 2 bottom, and then this top one is a longer one. So see, it is a longer one. Also guys, it will be better if you point this on the driver's side. to gain more access, more room for you to move. I'll try not to, but probably I will in a moment. So there's a black one in the bottom. And there's a silver gray in the middle. So now, next thing we're gonna do is push these clips in, or pull them out and push them like that. Same with this one, like that. Now we can try to pry this one out. So you can see here, trying to pry it out. There you go. There you go. Now we'll have access to that one, but I'll move the tire. I'll point it to the other direction. Okay, so now that we have more room, we can fully access what's inside. So you just have to fold this like this, and let me show you what's in there. Okay, so we need to remove that screw, and we need to remove that white clip, and we'll have access to unclip this trim in here. You can just pull that one out. We'll have access to the fog light assembly. Okay, so now that we removed the clip and the screw at the back, we need to pull this one out. As you can see, it's loose. The way that I'm gonna remove this is I'm gonna use a pry tool. Make sure you're using a plastic pry tool to avoid any scratches. So there's a clip somewhere here, which I'm gonna put this here and pull it out. There you go, you heard it click. Just wanna let you guys know it doesn't scratch it. So there you go. I don't know how to remove the clip here, so I'm just gonna bend it this way. Next thing that you're gonna do is just to unplug the harness from the fog light assembly. Easy as that. Then there's two screws in here that we need to remove. Hold it to avoid it from falling, and there you go. We have pulled the factory LED fog light assembly. So let's put the Baja Designs. So just for comparison, here they are. So the tabs, this is where you screw it. So yep, and this is the part that is touching the part in here. Wait, I'll show it to you. Okay, so this metal part in here, if I didn't grind that, that's like rectangular all the way through, and it's gonna touch that plastic in there, if it will focus, right? But yeah, so it will touch that plastic in here. Yeah, that plastic. And it's not gonna fit in here when you try to push it. So it's not gonna clip back in. So now, let's install the Baja Design. Again, I bought these fog lights for my RAV4, but then I got the 4Runner and I decided just to put them in here. I'm not really sure if they're gonna fit the first time, but mostly they will, because Toyota just used the same parts from their parts bin just to make it easier. So one screw is in, and second one, don't over tighten it because you might crack the plastic. All right, so it's in. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fix the wire, or put in the new wire. All right, so we have this wiring here. This one came with the package. This will allow you to plug in the Baja Design here to the H11 or H16, whatever socket they're using here. Okay, so we're gonna match this one out. So the brown goes to the white, the black to black. So just align this where it's gonna fit. There you go. And then just push this two in here. And you will hear it click. It should click. There you go. Then just lock them in place. And there you go. And then just seal them up. Push through. There you go. And just make a loop and put the factory harness. Should click. There you go. And before you put everything together, you test it. Let's test it. So nice. Let me check if they're aiming high. I think they're good. We'll find out once we test it. But again, I'm not sure if they're really aiming high. We'll find out once we hit the road. Okay, and again, just reverse the process, put it all together. Now, let's test them on the road. Okay, so here we go. We're going to test the Baja Designs SAE fog lights for the 4Runner, also for the RAV4. Again, this kit were originally bought for the RAV4, but I just decided to put them on the 4Runner. So before we proceed, we're basically pointing down the hill from my driveway and turn on the fog lights. Yeah, they're nice, but we're gonna check them once we hit the road. We're not gonna go on the street again, we're just gonna go around the community. Alright, let's go. Okay, we're gonna stay here for now. We're gonna turn on the fog lights. They're nice. I like their cutoff. They really blend in. You don't really just see that white beam in there. They're nice. Are they that bright? Kind of disappointed actually how they look like when they have a nice cutoff. So for sure they're not blinding other people, especially the car in front of me, or yeah, oncoming traffic. but I think the reflector type housing with the LED, like the one I put on my RAV4, I think that's better, in my opinion. I think they're brighter when I put the Lamin-X film with the yellow one. I think those are better. This one, not sure, I'm really on the fence on this, but they're nice though. The cutoff are nice, unlike the one and the reflector, like they're scattered. There's no focus. This one, they're nice. The cutoff is nice, but again, with the brightness, I wish they're a little bit more bright. Yeah, I hope they're brighter than this one. Probably a step up brighter than this will be nice, but again, I'll be okay with this one. Yeah, so yeah, that's how you install it. This is how they look like. Baja Designs SAE fog light. Yeah, if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that like button. Thank you for watching.